No parfum.
Parfum. Because in Muslim,
In Muslim,
women cannot use parfum.
No?
It's small wood from bamboo.
Kafe diyor. Hello.
Maybe check that. Okay.
Is here the water castle? Here.
See?
Where is the castle? Palace.
Behind.
Behind?
This is the water
Cafe.
Cafe. Yeah, water palace, but just behind.
Okay.
Yes, the studio is sharp, but it's not my face.
Yeah.
Hello.
To the water palace?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the over there, the location.
Here.
Yeah. We accompany you and then I explain for you about the story of the water palace.
Okay. Yeah, I won't go alone.
Oh,
yeah.
You don't need to guide?
No, I know.
Oh.
It's here.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Selamat. Terima kasih. Böyle evlerin yanlarından geçiyoruz. Buralarda kalıntılar var.
Probably be known.
Evet, thank you. Burada her yerde kuşlar var ya. Pist. Şöyle gidelim. Selam. Bak burada da var. Ay. Taman Sari. Drone yasak. Hello, selamat. One ticket. 25. 25 lira.
Where you from?
Turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah. Maybe this discount. No discount for Turkey. Same. Because Turkey, Indonesia, no visa. Yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah, thank you. Endonezya, Türkiye seyahatlerine viza yokmuş. İşte herkes onu diyor hani. Türk deyince.
Sieht man aber auch wirklich kaum.
Terima kasih. Sama-sama. Evet, haydi giriyoruz. Hello. Şimdi bu sarayda havuzlar var, yani meşhur olan havuzlara bakalım hemen. He? Oh yeah, later. Oh.
You need to play here?
Havuz da burada. Eski sultanın sarayı, haremi, yani haremmiş burası, harem. Şurada odalar var, odalara bakalım. İçinde bir şey yok. Bura ne ya? Bura neyse, odalar bayağı rutubetlenmiş. Ne çok rutubet var ya, sudan. Alo, alo, alo. Yankı yapıyor. Burası meşhur poz yeri. Biz de çekinelim ya. Bizimle bir fotoğrafımız olsun. So good. Terima kasih. Terima kasih. Evet, fotoğraf çektirdik, hadi gidelim. Yok, şaka şaka ya.
Yeah, I understand.
Here's bedroom, bed.
No,
What then?
steam room.
Steam. Oh, hot.
Yeah.
From here, fire.
Yeah. No fire. Hot water.
Hot water, yeah, yeah.
And fire to be smoke room.
Smoke, yeah, yeah. Hamam.
Okay, you can sit.
Yukarı çıkalım mı bir? Küçük bir oda var. Are you guide? Where's guide? There. Are you guide? Sit. Are you guide?
Yes. But I'm just speaking English, it's okay?
Yeah, I also speak English. Okay. Arkadaşlar bir rehber tuttuk. Sidik.
Yeah.
Okay. Şimdi şöyle bir yarım saat bizi gezdirecek. Yeah, let's go. I speak sometimes Turkish, sometimes English.
Okay, we're going up first because in Taman Sari we only one way.
We not much here anymore.
This is Taman Sari. Taman means garden.
Garden, Sari is beautiful flower.
Taman bahçe demekmiş. Sari de güzel çiçekler demekmiş. Zaten her yerde güzel çiçekler var.
This is only just part of Sultan Palace before. And for vacation for my Sultan number one until two only.
Oh, this was Sultan's palace before. In the year 1700s. Right?
1758 and 18 and 12 broken.
1750'de yapılmış. In 18
And 12.
18-12'de broken.
Broken because we have eruption from the Merapi. So 80% Taman Sari is broken.
Vulkanik afet dolaylardan dolayı bayağı bir yıkılmış.
So if you hear about the water palace, now it's broken, sir.
Broke, yeah, lot of damage.
No, it's different. This is Taman Sari. If you want to know about the water palace, that's one, the big one over there.
Oh, this one's broken. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the water palace because like a palace in the middle of water before.
Oh, before was water.
We have water. Yeah.
Okay.
But after the eruption coming and yeah, we have earthquake, so the wall is cracked and the dust coming, so the water is gone.
So Sultan just come here for the garden and the swimming pool.
Yeah, for the vacation.
For the harem, he was
Yeah,
harem.
yes.
With women.
Yes.
Much women.
No, not much.
Not much.
My Sultan number one only 24.
Sultan number one.
Oh, only
24 women.
Yeah, only.
24 tane hanımı varmış. Yeah.
And my Sultan number two only 20.
2 is 20.
Yeah, only.
And the Sultan now?
Only one.
Only one.
Only one. But that's like a kingdom era. If you hear about the historical in Korea, we have 100.
In Turkey also Ottoman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
China have 1,000.
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
think
yeah.
20 only. Yeah.
Genghis Khan, look, thousands.
Yeah.
Millions.
Yeah, I know. That's it. That's Mongol.
Yeah.
So, this is our garden. This is usually for the princess dancing in the middle of our garden.
Burada önceden they dance here, the princesses.
The princess dancing in the middle of
Kraliçeler dans ediyormuş
our
burada.
garden.
And the Sultan watch here.
Yeah, this is for my sultan. This is the dancing in the middle of our garden.
Oh, yeah. Sultan burada dinleniyormuş. Böyle manzarayı seyrediyor. Çiçekleri, ağaçları ve dans eden bayanları.
We
Yeah,
have
nice.
traditional, you know about the sound system?
No.
Yeah, because in 17 we don't have electrical,
No.
especially sound system. So using, you know about the gamelan music?
Yeah.
Traditional music. And then take inside over there, then using echo. So much
Echo,
people
yeah,
can
much
hear.
echoes. Yeah.
That's it.
Odalarda echo var, o da müziki yankılatıyor her yere. Yeah.
But if you want to change.
But the king in the canton,
In Sultan Palace.
this is also from the king now or not?
Oh no, no more.
No.
My sultan now is only in Sultan Palace.
Oh. Şimdi Yogyakarta'da bir ayrı bir kraliyet varmış. Kanton Palace. Kanton sarayında kalıyormuş. He has his own rules.
Yeah, we have our rules, but we still in Indonesian. Yeah, but we have the own rules.
Own rules.
Yes.
Kraliyetin kendi yani burada kendi bir şeyi varmış hayatı. Endonezya'da only one in Indonesia.
Yes, the only one in Indonesia.
Endonezya'nın tek krallığı buradaymış halen. Şu an 71 yaşında.
Do you remember that? You buying ticket first? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like small kitchen before to prepare snack for my sultan if in the state.
Oh, eskiden mutfakmış ya.
Yeah, this is the only behind it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The kitchen in behind must be. And if you talk about the original.
Burada kralın kendi yasaları varmış.
The original in Taman Sari, we no smell, we no steal.
No steal.
No steal, no smell.
The king has also own police.
That's what. It's the original.
Oh,
one.
this is original. Yeah.
On the fridge and
Original
clean.
taşlar ya. This is later.
Yeah.
Renovation.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can try.
Yeah.
Much echo.
Yeah. Echo. Yeah. You hear everywhere the music.
And if the ball chat over there, that's the princess room before. So if the princess wants to playing dancing from the ball chat and then going to the middle.
Burada prensesler oynuyormuş bahçede, evet. Princess go also swim.
Yeah, after from swim, then go home first, then play.
They swim with clothes or
With you know about the sarong, but in Yogyakarta it's named Sari.
Sari.
Sarong from the batik.
Batik ya. Oh, they swim with
Sarong, that's it, yeah.
hani kıyafetlerle
bikini
yüzüyor.
ya, no bikini.
No bikini, no.
Yeah.
But here is also Muslim law.
Muslim.
Islam law, the king.
Yes.
Sharia?
And Yogyakarta is kingdom of Muslim, but you know why we have the symbol like from Hindus.
Yes, Hindu, yeah.
There's the ornament from Buddhist, and the lotus from Buddhist. Because in 17, many people in Japanese, especially in Yogyakarta, Hindu and Buddhist.
Yeah,
So
mixed.
this mean, yeah, it's mean like a respect for the other.
Yeah, they respect it, yeah.
Yes.
But king now has his own army or not? Own police?
Yeah, we have
Security.
Yeah, special force we have.
Yeah?
With the 10 uniform, with the different name.
They stay in
Yogyakarta.
the palace or outside?
In outside. But if my king call, we must come in.
You also are.
Yeah, I'm soldier. Yeah, one of them.
You have a security.
Yeah, I am king from.
Bu da görevliymiş
My
krala.
uniform is all black. I'm soldier too.
In the Maribor, I see a guy
Yeah,
with
yeah,
photo
yeah.
with
The
spear.
uniform, haha.
That's his show, but
That's it.
oh. Maribor'da caddede zaten o askerler duruyordu. Ellerinde silahlarla. Demek onlar kralın görevlileriymiş. Yes.
So, that is the pool, huh? But it's original no pool.
Original no pool.
No pool.
Gerçekte
But
evet.
fountain.
Havuz değilmiş, sadece fountain ya. Yeah.
That's for the
Süs için.
for the princess. If the princess playing water in here, that's for the women at the harem.
Oh, they separate ya.
Yeah.
Burada kraliçeler, orada diğer haremdeki bayanlar. Harem ya.
After my sultan wants to playing water, then my sultan going to the top first, and from the top, then my sultan choose one.
He look from
From the top, and then
Oh,
choose one.
Sultan önce burada yüzdükten sonra oraya çıkıp o pencereden buraya bakıp
Choose the
artık
lucky one
birisini
from the middle,
seçiyordu.
And then who's the lucky one? Go inside with my sultan in the special
Inside the
private
room.
pool. Yeah, that's we have the private pool inside
Oh,
of
yeah.
there.
Private, they alone there.
Yeah, we have 3 pool in here.
3 tane
For
havuz
the
varmış
prince,
ya.
for the princess, for the women, for the
Yeah.
special for my sultan.
The woman from harem,
Yes.
all from Indonesia or all over the world?
In Indonesia only.
Only Indonesia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in Japanese because like in Kingdom Era it's symbol, yeah. We have maybe you know about the in Central Java from East Java we take one harem, so we have the power in that place.
Yani sadece Endonezya'dan bayanlar varmış haremden. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Because Turkish Ottoman harem all Europe, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Russia, Ukraine.
Yep. I know about the Turkey.
Here is
Little.
only Indonesia.
Yeah, it's only Indonesia, especially in Japanese.
Japanese.
Japanese
Java,
harem.
yeah.
But in here you must be careful, yeah. The door is only small.
The door is small. Okay, yeah.
It's not making small, no.
No small.
No small. But if you want to know, Yogyakarta people, you must be like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. For the
Like a
respect. Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
Kapılar, girişler alçak. O da saygıdan eğilerek girmek için. I've been here. Here I've been. Here is a private pool.
That's it.
Burası krallan haremden bir bayan ya da kraliçeyle özel havuzu. They swim here.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah. So if my sultan after just the lucky one, and then the other and the princess must be changing from over there and then go outside because my sultan is in here with a private time.
Private time, yeah. Nobody see.
Yeah.
Private, yeah.
And don't worry about the home over there, yeah, because
Later.
before that's the princess home only.
Oh, the house is here.
Yeah.
Evet evet. Bu çevredeki evler eskiden de hani diğer for the princesses and workers and bu sarayın çalışanları, diğer haremde kalanlar insanlar burada kalıyormuş hani. O yüzden Hani başkaları, yabancılar görmüyormuş buradaki olan şeyleri.
Yeah. And every corner in here we have small bit like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
The cage.
No.
Ne bileyim ya, Allah Allah, anlat. Evet, eğiliyoruz.
No. See. So what do you think?
That one.
Yeah.
Fish. Bird.
No.
Kush.
No cage.
Water. Oh, it's dinge. Grave.
No, it's extreme because this villa not for grave.
What is this?
Flame,
Flame.
fire.
Fire, yeah?
The wood,
Oh,
you know about the wood candle?
wood, yeah.
Yeah, it's meant for the traditional aromatherapy.
Oh.
You can using ratus wood, you can using cendana wood, or maybe gaharu wood. So if you burn over there, and so all area in here smells good.
Burada terapi için ateş yakılıyormuş. The special wood.
Yes.
O koku yayan tahtalardan. Then everyone smell the
Yes.
taste.
That's it. Because it's like a villa for my sultan, so we need.
Good,
Smell good.
smell good always. Yeah.
And if you talk about the Muslim, the women we cannot using perfume. If
No?
the women no perfume, so using this one
Natural,
natural.
yeah.
That's it.
Woman, no
No
perfume.
perfume because in Muslim,
In
the
Muslim,
women cannot using perfume.
No?
No.
But now everyone perfume, makeup.
Yeah. That's not true because in Quran,
Yeah.
if you see women you cannot use perfume. If you man you cannot using gold and silk.
Woman can gold,
Yeah, woman can.
but men not.
No.
All the women maybe get angry when they hear you.
That's it.
No makeup, no perfume.
Yeah.
This cannot.
Yeah, now it's different.
Now different here. Now it's modern. Now modern. Kapılardan eğilerek gidiyoruz.
The changing from
Orada
my sultan, rain water, they change it from in here.
kıyafetleri değiştirmek for the clothes. Yeah.
And in 1758 also, we don't have grass. No grass.
No?
Grass.
Grass.
Grass. No grass.
Gas.
Grass. Grass is mirror.
Oh, mirror. Yeah.
Grass,
No.
No mirror. So my sultan using traditional mirror.
Water.
That's it.
Ayna yoktu tabii ki. Burada sudan ayna olarak kullanılıyor.
From here to the bottom, you don't need to worry because you can see. But here to the top, you need that.
Yeah. Evet. Yes.
And after from here, then my sultan going to the bed.
Evet. Burada kıyafetlerin değiştikten sonra diğer odaya.
It's the bed, but the original is not from wood, but garam. You know that?
No.
Bamboo.
Bamboo. He was a bedroom.
Yeah.
They sleep in or they.
If you see bamboo, it's comfort, right?
Yeah.
And we have 3 holes in here. Then before using the hot water with the ginger and lemongrass, it's been like for steam.
Yeah.
For sauna.
Burası saunaymış ya. Su ve kokulu çiçeklerle here special room sleep. And sleep and yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Where is here the dinge? The cleaning rooms, the toilet. What they do before?
Yeah, because that's the both side. It's the home, yeah?
In the home.
It's
Or,
right
here no.
here.
Yeah.
It's good to see the panorama like my sultan before. You can go there.
I've been there.
Yeah.
No need. I've been there. Yeah.
But you must be careful, yeah?
Buraya çıktık ya. O yüzden. But from here, Sultan look to the pool and choose. O üstten evet. Bu havuza bakıp şanslı birisini seçiyordu. Seçtikten sonra da az önceki özel havuzda eğleniyorlardı. Ya.
And now we see the main gate or the entrance before.
Ya. Şimdi eskiden ana giriş olan kapıya gidiyoruz. Hello, terima kasih. Burası.
The main gate.
Gate.
Before, if my sultan visiting here, but from there. But,
Come from here.
Yeah. But after there, because it's the parking area.
Yeah. And where was the house of the sultan?
Oh, my sultan don't have a house because my sultan must be changing because war.
Oh.
So I think 1 week in here, then change again in a week, and then change.
Sultan
again.
sürekli yer değiştiriyormuş.
Nomad.
Savaşlardan, tehlikelerden. But this was
The soldier.
soldiers.
That's for the soldier.
Security.
Yeah. But the soldier cannot visit in there.
Cannot.
Yeah.
They cannot see the woman. Cannot.
Yeah, the soldier. From there.
Yeah. Before in the Ottomans, Sultan, with the harem and the security,
Yes.
they. Oh yeah, really.
That's it. Yeah.
And they have no emotion, you know.
That's it's special.
It's not good, but
Yeah, but for the you know about that.
Yeah.
That's not for the soldier, but for the special.
for the cleaners, helpers.
That's it.
Aynen, yeah. And all these houses before were from the women's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the princess, this is the like
Now locals live
food
here.
garden. For there is
Yeah.
food garden. This is the parking area.
Now locals live here. Shops, mops,
But
yeah.
this is not ordinary people. Only Sultan official can stay here. Special Sultan official. Because this is Sultan territory or kingdom territory.
The Sultan is now the king, right?
Yeah.
You talk about the king now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so all this is belong to the king.
Yes, that's it.
King in the canton. palace.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
So you know why in here the home this
Yeah.
house is small, yeah?
Small house, yeah.
Yeah, because if we higher than Sultan Palace,
Not good,
it's like
yeah.
no respect.
Yeah, no respect.
If you want to know about the soldier, if you don't remember, this is the uniform.
Yeah, I see in Maribor, yeah.
That's the uniform.
Bunlar ya üniformalı. Oh, this is Netherlands. Netherlands.
No, UK.
Allah Allah, aile şeye benziyor ama Alexander ha.
King Charles.
Charles, oh, I thought Netherlands.
Yeah, from United Kingdom. This is my uniform.
Yeah.
That's why.
The king go outside or never?
For now.
Yeah. Sometimes go to Maribor, visit
because
people,
my
locals.
Sultan, yeah, because
Yeah.
my Sultan now is the governor.
Oh,
You wanna try? No problem.
what is this?
It's free. That's a bean.
Bean.
Yeah, we have bean,
cheese,
we have chocolate,
and
we have
cheese.
cheese.
Oh, I take this. I already take it.
Yeah, you can try.
Yeah. Okay, terima kasih.
Just the big one before, like I say. For here,
Eski
it's all
duvarlar.
water. It's all water.
Oh, before was water. Önceden buralar hep suymuş.
So if you from Taman Sari, you wanna go into the water cave, you need small boat from bamboo.
Before.
Yeah, small boat from bamboo because it's
Yeah.
all water.
All water ya. Eskiden buraların etrafı hep suymuş hani bu sarayın.
It's the mosque.
The?
The mosque.
Oh, masjid.
Yeah, masjid.
Now still or before?
No, it's closed because
Okay.
after the corona coming or the COVID.
Corona ya.
Yeah, my sultan said this place is sacred because it's too dangerous.
Oh.
See, this old man.
O eskiden böyleymiş ya.
The first time you buying ticket or small kitchen, this is for my sultan. This is a flower garden. Taman
Yeah,
Sari
yeah.
with the gedong kawan for the instrument music. The swimming pool, this is the playground. This I show you before. This is the parking area.
Yeah.
So then we go here. This is the wall I show you.
Yeah.
It's the water.
Yeah.
So before you need small boat from bamboo.
Oh ya eskiden gemilerle oraya gidiyormuş ya ya.
Now here, after from here we can see the water cave.
Yeah. We now go to Water Castle.
Yeah. Have you been to Sultan Palace before?
No.
Okay,
Canton Palace.
yeah, Kraton Palace. I
Kraton.
I show you the, yeah, I think bonus.
Bonus. Yeah, I
Bonus.
gave bonus. Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to see my king or my
Yeah.
king,
Maybe
I have the picture.
can everyone work for the king, or it must be chosen?
chosen.
How? What they looking for?
We never know. Like
never
I,
know.
like me.
How they choose you?
Because my father, I think. My
Oh,
father.
from family.
Yeah, it's all my family is from soldier. You see. It's all my king.
All your kings.
This is the first one, and the second, third, fourth, until now, Sultan number
Now is the sitting
Yeah.
king, Sultan Hamengku Buwono.
with
Yeah.
Romawi. He going to the crown in this one because in 1988 my Sultan number 9 passed away.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they all Muslim.
Muslim.
Yeah.
Sultan, yeah.
Yeah.
Sultan is from Sultan. He's king of
yeah.
Muslim.
Yeah. Good, yeah.
You want to see the batik? No problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good,
you
yeah,
see,
good.
because many people in here making batik.
Yeah. Yeah, I see, yeah.
Okay, we go.
Yani resmen bir ülkenin içinde bir kraliyet yaşıyor. Kendi yasalar var ama elbette hani Endonezya ülkesine sadık hani. Öyle şey değil hani.
That one is the favorite place.
Here. What is this?
What do you think?
Toilet.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because if we want to go to the mosque, before we go to the mosque, we must go to the toilet first, right?
Yeah, cleaning.
That's the entrance for to the mosque.
Yani caminin girişi
Yeah,
önceden.
but now it's closed.
Yeah.
Because the COVID, coming, then yeah, now my Sultan is.
No, Brunei has also king, right?
Yep,
Same.
same. Because Muslim.
Yeah.
It's like Malaysia. eh?
Malaysia also king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the port before. Yeah. It's all water. It's all water.
This was all water.
It's
Yeah.
the port. So, if from Taman Sari you're going here, you need more but from
Oh, from here, yeah.
sitting here. It's the water ferry.
Yeah. Önceden buralar hep suymuş. Hani buradan gemilerle su sarayına gidiliyormuş. We go now to the water palace.
See, that's the water ferry.
Ah, water palace burasıymış.
But the original is not castle. No castle. Only tower. Only tower, only for the soldier. It's been like a camouflage. So if the Holland or maybe from UK
Japan.
are taking this place, yeah, they cannot find my Sultan.
Cannot find.
Yeah, because
Why?
all in here is all soldier. Not for place for my Sultan.
This is camouflage.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
burası saraymış ama sultan kral burada hiç kalmıyormuş hani. Sadece düşmanı yanıltmak içinmiş.
Because if you want to see the Sultan Palace, you can see from here too. If Taman Sari over there, Sultan Palace over there. See,
Oh, yeah,
this is
yeah.
the big mosque, yeah. This is the big mosque, yeah. And in front of there is Sultan Palace. But before it's all water, so you can see.
There is Kranton.
Yeah, correct.
The red flag, what is that? The red flag from king. King with the cow. Just culture.
No, that's the politics.
Politic, oh.
Yeah, because 2024.
Oh, it's election, yeah?
Chosen the president of Indonesia.
Yeah.
This for the archer.
Archers, yeah,
That's
yeah.
archer. This for the pikeman and spearman. The second for the general meeting.
Evet.
The top one for the tower.
This was all soldiers.
All soldier.
Evet, buralar hani hep askerle dolu bir kale.
I think you never see the place here.
Can you make a photo of me?
That the second floor is similar. That's from wood. Yeah.
Before it was.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
That's from wood. That's for the second floor.
Yeah. İkinci kat almış önceden, yeah. But it's all gone, yeah. Bir fotoğraf çekinelim ya. Bu adam da yapacak mı aynı Ürdün'deki gibi? Nasıl yaptın ha? 30 senedir telefon kullanıyoruz, öyle fotoğraf çekemedik. Oh yeah, wow. Yeah. Okay.
That's one. This
yeah.
place is for my sultan if wanted to pray.
Pray, yeah.
Let you know about
Orada ibadet yeri sultanın.
yeah, because it's in the middle of photo, it's more concentration, yeah.
Yes.
So my sultan can pray so. That's it. So this one now, special only for my sultan. If the other must be using small boat.
Oh yeah. Sultan önceden hani o üstlerden, bu tünellerden mescide doğru gidiyormuş. Only Sultan is.
Only sultan because my sultan praying in here.
Yeah, other people go with boat.
Yeah, using small boat.
Boat, yeah.
This one.
Diğer insanlar üstte, yani suydu buranın üstü,
This is
kayaklarla.
strategy too, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
when they go in here, if someone coming here, my sultan from the top can be on the step.
Yes.
I mean like strategy.
Oh, here is close.
Yeah, because if the assassin coming, my sultan can hear.
Yeah.
Because many echo here. But in here is more cool. It's more
Yeah.
cooler than that. It's
Yeah, cool, yeah. Senin acayip esiyor. Wow.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, because it's underground.
I think, but in here it's not so good like that.
Here was also water though.
Yeah, if the water come in, only up there. Because like I said before, there's no cement. It's clay.
Great.
Clay.
Yeah.
That is the waterproof.
Çamur.
So, if the water coming, only up there.
Yeah.
The both side. In the middle, only it's more.
Su yan taraflardan akıyormuş.